Okay, so just so you know, in the Schoology folder, there is a packet of guided notes for this. Guided notes are going to kind of be up to you while you're at home. When we're at school, we will have open note quizzes where I'll ask you questions from your notes, and you'll be able to use your notes. Um, Probably not going to be as much of an issue now, but just be aware that the notes are there if it will help you to remember this stuff. The PowerPoints will be posted as well and the video will always be there. So you have several different options, but the guided notes are there if you want them. Okay, so before we get any further into AP Environmental Science, let's talk about the AP exam, because that is what this whole class is set up to prepare you for. So the exam, it's usually given in May, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes long. You may use a calculator for the entire exam. This is new this year. Last year was supposed to be the first year they used calculators, but things were a little different last year. But for the first time in AP Environmental Science, you can use a 4-function calculator or a scientific calculator or even a graphing calculator. There's good and bad things about this. You can use a calculator, so that makes your calculations a lot easier. But on the other hand, they realize that, so they're going to require some more rigorous math, shall we say. It's going to be a little harder than it was before because they know you have a calculator with you. Okay, so how is the exam made up? 80 multiple choice questions. There'll be 60% of your exam score, and you have 90 minutes to do it. Obviously, if you have 90 minutes to do 80 questions, you shouldn't spend 5 minutes on each question. Then there will be 3 free response questions. We call these FRQs, and you'll hear that term a lot. That's 40% of the exam score, and you have 70 minutes to do those 3. So again, time is an issue. So of the 3 free response questions, you're going to have 1 that's worth 10 points. That's to design an investigation. It's very important to know and understand the scientific method. You need to be able to design an investigation and describe how you would do it, have all your controls and your variables listed, all of that type of thing. The next one is to analyze an environmental problem and propose a solution. And finally, you have to analyze an environmental problem, propose a solution, doing calculations. So you're going to have to calculate how much you're going to fix this issue, that type of thing. We'll go into these throughout the year. So how do we answer the FRQs? Time is an issue. Don't waste time restating the question. It won't give you any points. Answer the questions you are most confident in first. So read through the 3 FRQs, start on the easiest one for you, and then keep going. There may be many parts of the question. Make sure you answer all of them. Carefully craft your answers in response to what is actually being asked in the question prompt. Don't list a bunch of stuff that they didn't ask about. Only answer what they ask. There are often parts of a question labeled A, B, C, D, etc. It'll make the reader's job a whole lot easier, and they might be less likely to nitpick on your questions if you label your answers A, B, C, D, so they can find where your answers are. It'll make life a lot easier, and you're more likely to get credit if you have it labeled. Each part is scored independently, so try to answer each part. You can miss A and still get credit for B. Remember, there's 30 points available. If calculations are involved, show all of your work. If you make a mistake, cross it out with an X instead of wasting time erasing. Crossed out work will not be graded. Label your graphs and your diagrams. Keep track of your units. A correct answer can lose credit if no units are listed. And don't give too much information hoping that they'll skip the wrong ones and give you credit for the right ones. This is an easy thing to do. If they ask for 2 or 3 examples, They're only going to score the first 3 examples, even if the first 3 are wrong, but you listed 6 and the second 3 are right. They won't even look at the second 3. They're only going to look for the ones that they asked for. Pay attention to task verbs. We're going to go over this a lot because when they use the same words in the questions, and they all mean certain things that they're going to be looking for. Calculate is to perform mathematical steps to arrive at an answer. Describe, provide relevant characteristics. Explain, provide information and use evidence or reasoning. Identify, indicate information without elaboration or explanation. Just put the answer down. Justify. With justify, you have to provide evidence to support or defend your claim. They tell you to make a claim, make an assertion that is based on evidence or knowledge. Propose a solution, provide a proposed solution to a problem based on evidence or knowledge. So if they tell you that the crops are being destroyed by insects, but they don't want to use pesticides, propose a solution. We'll learn about different ways you can deal with insect pests without using chemical poisons. And that's it. Tomorrow we'll start talking about safety and that type of thing. But that's what the exam is going to be like. And we will spend the whole year getting you ready to take it in May. All right. Have a good day and stay safe.